All right, switching gears now and to a special in-depth segment on the afternoon edition. A local artist recently debuted a unique piece of art that has a resemblance from a galaxy far, far away. Spectrum News 13's Curtis McLeod spoke to the artist himself for today's in-depth.
I'm Curtis McLeod. Joining me today is Orlando artist Mateo Blanco. Mateo, thank you so much for going in depth with us today.
Hey, you're welcome. Thank you so much.
We're glad to have you here with us, as well as your piece. The piece, of course, Hopi Girl, which debuted at the Orlando Museum of Art earlier this month, and it reminds me of a galaxy far, far away. One of the characters, of course, from Star Wars. It reminds me of Princess Leia. But can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration for this piece?
Yeah, you're right, because most people call my artwork Princess Leia. Most people say it's Hopi Girl. I think both are right, because Princess Leia style is based on Hopi Girl history. It's part of United States history. And I love when people say, oh, this is Princess Leia. I say, that is Princess Leia. Oh, some people say, yes, Hopi Girl. Yes, it's Hopi Girl.
Well, that's pretty interesting, and I know it looks very unique, and it's very big looking at it.
Yeah, it's huge.
It is, it's huge, it really is. Talk to me a little bit about, I guess, kind of your reasoning for this particular material you chose. I'm looking at it, it looks like rope.
Oh, I'm looking for something very organic, and I look part of the history of Hopi tribes, and I think rope will be amazing and also match with my beautiful Florida. I'm in love with Florida. I'm from Florida, and I think rope match with everything, with the ocean, with the museum, with the collectors. I don't know. I just think it's beautiful to do a Princess Leia on Hopi Girl, and also it's easy to do the hair, like, you know, robe and do the right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Everybody knows that hairstyle. And talk to me a little bit about the response. I mean, as far as people in the community, I mean, when you unveil this work of art, I mean, talk to me a little bit about what people had to say about it.
Well, I have the blessing to receive phone calls for a Hopi tribes community in Arizona. They are so happy. They are very proud. And also the kids at the museum event. It was first Thursday event at Orlando Museum. And I was so happy when I see the kids try to do the same pose of Princess Leia, and they take pictures and selfies, and I think it's a blessing, a beautiful gift to see the reaction of people.
I know, you're right. And talking a little bit about artwork and just, you know, your story yourself. Talk to us a little bit about some of your other artworks and kind of give us a little bit of take of who Mateo is.
I think Mateo is a guy who believes in dreams, and I believe you can make all your dreams come true, and it's important to follow your dreams. And I love food. I was a chef. I also do music. And I have the dream to create art with something unique and different. And I like to be close to people. My art have been seen in 5 continents and also through replaced museums. And I do art in chocolate, peanuts, and I forget most of the pieces, but I remember the chocolate piece. I remember with pearls, with crystals, with nails, with toys. And I just love how people love the art. I love the people, they have fun with my art, and I have fun. When I do art, I have fun, and I like to see people enjoy the art.
Now, you mentioned being from Orlando. I mean, this is home for you? Tell us a little bit about
me. I live in Orlando for almost like 9 years, and I'm in love with Orlando, and I think I will stay here for a long time. And I am from Miami, but I live in Orlando right now.
Really?
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about what got you into, you know, creating beautiful pieces like this piece.
I collect art. I like to collect art, and I'm always in the art business. But I see for a long time the art is a little far from people. Most people go to the museum or any gallery, and they are a little far from people. I try to make people close to art, and I see a lot of people love art. And I see kids, teenagers, old people, all generations, they love art. But I try to be close with people.
What is the one thing that really stands out to you about the Hopi Girl piece?
Well, I forget to say something. I love Florida ocean. The beaches like clear water or places like it's beautiful. And I like when I go to the beach, I see a little pieces of rope, and I'm like, whoa, one day I have to do something with rope, and that's how the dream started. And I like to invite people also to have fun with the art, of course, but I like people to create art.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you. Thank you for joining us today,
Oh,
Mateo.
no,
We
thank you so
appreciate you
much.
and going in depth with us today. We
Yes,
appreciate it.
and if they like to see more of the art, they can see online on Instagram in Mateo Blanco Art. They can see everything I do before. Yeah.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
again.
much.
We appreciate you being here with us today.
Thank you.
All right. Well, President Donald Trump is on the cover of Time magazine for the